Hey there, and welcome back to Astrea, the Six-Sided Oracles, a new dice-based roguelike deck builder that we're exploring. This is take 3, as I had to fix my device capture on the previous attempts, realizing that it was not actually recording my voice, but now I can see the levels and you are hearing me. Anyway, I do want to bring you up to speed. I have been playing this game a lot. Let me show you where I'm at. So, if you recall from Astra's recording last week, I believe we played Astra at, what was it? I think it was like 5-1 or 5-2 difficulty. So, the way that the difficulties get read in this game is, the way I guess the community has chosen to do it, is you get one number, a hyphen, and another number. So, I think our Astra was 5-2. I'm currently up to the max difficulty, which is 10-6. This is brutal. This game makes Slay the Spire look easy. I think that it is fully impossible to win streak this game in any meaningful way. And I think that if you were to do like rotating and you wanted to win streak, you probably could get like a 4-0 before your luck runs out. You really there are high rolls that pop off, but if you miss those, I think that genuinely speaking, you're going to suffer and pass away. The difficulties are outrageous. I'll put it up on the screen for you to look at all of the anomaly levels here. The biggest challenges, in my opinion, are any of the ones that say enemies' abilities are harder, because the thing is that this game is a push-pull health mechanic, right? So they can't just be dropping 7 damage on a turn in 99% of cases. The reason they can't be doing that is because most classes have 7 hit points, and as a result, it would just insta-kill you on the first combat if you'd be racing against their turns, essentially. So the difficulty is just things that make the combats last longer, things with enemies giving themselves a lot of healing, scarier over-corruption abilities which punish a lot of builds, things like that. And so in the end, it's a slog. It feels tough. You're very close to death on literally every turn. There's basically no turn in any combat where you're not taking at least 6 damage, just full stop, of your 7 hit points. So that is just something you need to be expecting and you need to be thinking about. As far as the Astrea level, I'm going to show you this. This means this is a secret Act 4, that quote-unquote secret. You've seen it already in my Astra video, and I'm going to be playing with it enabled going forward. But basically, this is a bunch of extra very difficult combats that are kind of like a gauntlet. You can see that the final Astrea level is face 2 corrupted oracles before you face the final boss. This is like adding a whole extra elite combat in, for instance, Slay the Spire, if you're thinking about like Spear and Shield, right? So this is pretty brutal. I think that Astrea herself, if you don't have a tremendous high roll, is an absolute brutal slog. I had one run with Solarius, this guy, I think, what was it? Yeah, it was my 5 run. I think I did 8-5 with Solarius to practice. And I basically spent 35 to 40 minutes on that last combat alone, just making sure I didn't pass away. It's brutal. I also think that as I've kind of become more acclimated to the game, my biggest complaint with the game, and I have 2 of them, and I'm interested in your all's thoughts on these as well. These are things that I'd like to see the game address. 1, I think the game is frankly too complex. I think that the interactions required for some of the mechanics are just so outlandish. They're way out there. You're like, you've got to do this and have this condition, and then you can do this. And then if you use this other ability, it benefits you in this way. And why is this a problem? I mean, yeah, okay, you can read the dice, figure it out, but the problem is that it's very, very difficult to assemble archetypes. My classic example for this is actually on Solarius, the Wave archetype. It has a lot of support. It looks like it should work. The problem is chicken and egg. You have to find Wave First, you have to be able to apply wave to enemies, and then you have to find the pieces that pay you out on that wave against a single target, right? Because wave doesn't do anything until the enemy dies, and if you're fighting a single boss, which is very common, then what are you doing? How do you solve this? How does your wave give you value throughout the combat? The answer is it doesn't unless you also hit other dice. This means that if you're missing on drafts that are synergistic, you're gonna mess up your deck and you're gonna have dead decks, or dice, I think it is. I almost want to say dead cards, but they're not cards, they're kind of cards, they're dice. It's like a 6-sided card that you re-roll, so it's a bit of a challenge. And I also think that a lot of the mechanics are just really hard to understand, and as a result, the text is confusing. So I think they could honestly do with simplifying some of these mechanics down and focusing on the more useful ones. I also think there are simply so many mechanics once you get to full unlocks that it becomes very unlikely to assemble archetypes, just because there's so many options. I think some of these things have like 100 dice available to them, which is just crazy. My other complaint though, and this is probably my biggest complaint with the game, is just that the game is too long. There are just way too many combats, and you could cut out the entire second act and just rebalance Act 3 and beyond, and the game would just straight up be better. Just full stop. There's a whole segment of this game that's just a slog of repeated combats and just inchworm power gains, and it's tough. In my personal runs, I regularly am spending 2.5 hours minimum. And that's me trying to go fast without talking. That's me without explaining anything. So, and things like this final Astrea difficulty that just give you a whole extra combat. There's even a higher difficulty beyond this when you, my understanding from what I've heard is that if you beat 10-6 on everyone, you unlock question mark, which the only difference is you fight every single boss. It's a boss rush, basically. So that means you fight every single corrupted oracle in Astrea. So instead of 2, you fight 6 bosses, and then you fight Astrea. It is an absolute nonsense slog. I really wish that they would just cut down the duration of the game. It's a great, excellent game that I'm enjoying a lot. It just doesn't respect your time, is the problem, in my opinion. And that is something that it should do. This is actually one of the reasons why Monster Train, to me, has such high staying power on not just my series, but my enjoyment of the game, is because Monster Train, I can finish a run, the worst possible run, 1.5 hours or so. Maybe if you go really crazy and I really dig down, I can take longer, but I've gotten to a really good rhythm, and I think the runs are perfectly sized. Very respecting of your time. I wish other games did it. Anyway, those are my current takes, having played this game a whole bunch of hours since between the previous recording and this one. I have done so much practice in order to try to make sure that I could actually record wins for you all, and also because I wanted this introductory series to show the highest difficulty at some point. So you can see me play Mooney straight out brand new Scrub-a-Nub, and then you can see me play, I'm about to go in on Sothis, 10-6 highest difficulty, so it's pretty much all I've got. Hopefully with that full intro, I don't completely lose on this run, because that would be hilarious. And if I lost in like the first couple combats, we'll see. Hopefully I do a little better than that though. All right, that's all I've got for you. So yeah, hey, as always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And let's see how we do. Let's see if we can get our first 10-6 win with Sothis. Sothis is a fun character. I think he's my least favorite character. I also think he's the most complex character, but I think he's fun. I enjoy it. Now, a lot of people have tried to convince me out of black hole telescopes early. It's tough. I like them both. I think there's a lot of very run-defining things in black hole telescopes that if you see them early on can shape your run in a meaningful way. I'm gonna go the black hole telescope, but let me tell you, I see the other one. I see that as an option. Just don't roll anything too terrible. 2 hidden to all enemies, that's annoying, but not too bad. I also do actually really like these obsidian shackles. I've run with these a few times recently. Superpositioned would be potentially very scary here. It's not terrible, but it makes things a lot harder than it needs to be. I think I can get away with 2 hidden on all enemies and be okay with that. It's not a major run-defining element or anything, but it does mean that it's a little bit of a power spike. You can also always re-roll them to do better on that. Okay. I quite like Flammable Chakram. One of my strongest Sothis builds thus far used this. Also, if I do end up going into some kind of an Affliction line here, it's good to have access to Affliction. Choosing minimum soul heat options this early is rough. I think relief meditate's not that good. Let's take the chakram. It's some kind of a direction here. Chanting. Chanting is another build that is available to Sothis that I think is bad. It's a great example of a build that requires you to be able to go all in somehow, and if you miss the pieces, it's very weak. I'm gonna go in on this Sands of Time option. I think those are 2 risky pickups that are, well, risky. But you'll also see that I did actually increase the speed here a little bit. So shoot myself so I can re-roll and see what he gets. All right, so yeah, this guy's hitting me for a ton. Which means I do need to be very careful. He has 2 spikes. Okay. I wish to apply... Alright, relief to myself. Odd is good. Odd heal self. 4 purification. Target enemy. Odd heal self. Okay. And then with 8 relief, I can put this purification into the enemy here. And I go full on relief. Yes, good. Then he hits me. All good. All good. Cool. I do have to be careful that he doesn't die from that relief on his turn when he's hitting me, because then I pass away to the death bomb, which is very sad. So, okay. Heal myself. I'm gonna go with that. I do like chakram builds, especially when if you get the relic that allows your relief, that excess relief on you damages enemies. I found this to be surprisingly effective at essentially keeping me from dying. I do want to re-roll the enemy here. Sure, good. Alright, yeah, he's doing 5 to himself. So in fact, I actually think we can just kind of cruise and we're okay. I'm not even going to press this because he is dead to that relief damage. Oh, no, he's not actually. Right, he's not. Now he is. Good job. Because he's healing himself. Now he heals himself for 5. And then he blows up, and I live. Okay, cool. Did he get decay somehow? Good grief. Oh, it's because... This is the 10. I didn't remember this. I haven't fought with this before. Enemies get ruin. Ugh. That's rough. Searing Calamity. Ah, this is the good one, right? This is the one we like. Everyone gets relief and affliction. Okay, good. I like it. Invoke is tough. Never been a huge fan of it. Random enemy where X is your soul heat. Not a big fan. Quick strike. I'm going to skip that one. Okay, money, or how do I want to approach this? Bit difficult. But let's go ahead and grab cash here. I don't think we need dice to be loaded out here in any big way. Okay, Sothis, do your worst, please. I need to re-roll. Fortunately, I'm glad I hit some damage on the opener so that I can actually do a re-roll here. Yeah, we get the chakram, which is awesome. Truly awesome. He's only hitting me for 2, so not a lot of fear here. I do want to put some on myself. You gotta remember also this anomaly corruption thing is a challenge, but I want to use the relief to heal myself here. So every time you hit an enemy, you get a lot of value off of that chakram. So big fan of that. Yeah, he's going to take a ton of damage overall. Now, his dice are not very strong until he gets that 4 Doom, so we do need to be careful about that. Let's go ahead and just drop big relief affliction power. Let's load up the enemy here. I'm going to reroll myself and that. Ah, good. Great, actually. I want to hit him because it applies additional relief to him. Then I give him the shield. The 5 is a heal. I'm going to target the enemy. Yep. And then I'm going to... Right, be careful, because if I hit him for 6, he's still fine. Okay. I do have 7 relief, opposed by 1 affliction, so I look full health. Good. Good. Now he gets his doom at the end of his turn, which is great news. I'm taking 6 here. Okay, not a problem. I'm out of chakram, no major issue. My goal here is essentially to stab the enemy to the best of my ability. Hit this guy. Odd does damage. Good. Now, the question then becomes, can I do... I can get him here, yeah? Yes. We absolutely can. Just finish this. Good job. And then my block it. All good. Combat over. Cool. Alright. I'm feeling good with the affliction state of things. Concentration is an effect that I've found to be better than I expected. But I will say that I think it's very difficult to take concentration, because this is a low impact play. It does nothing on the turn you draw it. It only powers you up after. So what I've found is I pretty much only take concentration plus, like, from the epic dice version of this, which is 2, 1, 1, and then 3 heals, because no matter what, either the dice gives you a really good hit and you get the concentration, or you get some health out of it, or some purification. This version of this dice seems very bad to me. Alright, what else do we have? Fiery projection, where X is half of your soul heat rounded down, multiplied by the amount of affliction you have. Okay. Fiery projection is not bad. This is okay. It's pretty weak, though. I mean, you get 4 1s here. These are terrible value. But if you hit the fiery projection and you have some affliction here, these can do big numbers. I'll grab it. We have the ability to give ourselves affliction, so there's that. I think I want to get a sentinel for this upcoming combat, although there is the argument for an early forge. What would I forge early, though? It's a good question. That's a good question. What would I forge? Probably one of the dice on the flammable chakram to make it a little more consistent. Alright, I think looking at the forge is maybe more powerful. I don't feel strong enough to take this elite, by the way. We're not that powerful. We're going to be going to a normal combat, so let's go left. I mean, maybe I go right and high roll an event, but the ambushes here are awful. I genuinely hate the extra combats that come out of it. It just slows you down. Getting a sentinel would be nice, but I can always grab one later. Yeah, let's take this opportunity to go to the shop here. Okay. I'm probably not taking anything from these. Purging Eruption, 3 times to an enemy X times, where X is the amount of affliction that enemy has. I am applying affliction. I'll actually take that. Yeah, sure. What is Solar Lullaby? Trigger relief on all creatures, then decrease their relief by 1. Deal 1 purification to all targets for each affliction they have. Increases your soul heat by 1 for each creature with affliction. It's pretty decent. Okay. I mean, we have a lot of pieces here that make me want affliction, which is, I know, to be a strong mechanic. I have a few things that get me it. Okay, yeah, as it turns out, I would like to add draw 2 dice onto my my chakram here. That seems strong. Okay, and then I think I wish to destroy a dice here. Ugh, I hate that it makes me confirm before anything else. So what do I get rid of on this one? So Cleansing Conflagration does actually nothing unless they have Affliction, so I need to be drawing that Searing Calamity. So I think we cut a Minor Purify. I like the shields because they can give you more health than your maximum, which in some turns is important. Okay, so I will destroy a Minor Purify here. This is the worst one in my deck. Alright, fair enough. Okay, we got some upgrades. Do not take the elite. I will pass away. Okay, this is already going to be a very difficult combat, I can tell. I'm going to go ahead and hit myself real quick so that I can re-roll the enemy dice and see what I'm working with. Alright, I'm being hit. Gosh, this jellyfish is going to absolutely sandblast me. This is a rough turn one. I am going to... I think we have to work on this guy on the... How do I want to approach this? He's generating Doom, though. He's going to be a problem. It's a difficult turn. I do want to give myself one relief no matter what. And then I think it's double relief up here. And hit him. And then I Virtue proc. He's hitting me for 2. His Shadow Mantle was very hard to... was not able to be punched through, huh? Not good. This is going to be tough combat, actually. This is going to be a very tough combat, especially with this draw. Okay. Alright, we get some Affliction nonsense. I get to play it. I like it. Drop that. Good. Great news. Now, I'm going to draw 2 here. Nice. I'll take it. I am going to re-roll the enemy dice here because I think I need to know what they're about to do. Yeah, okay. We get a 1 AoE. Alright, now I can hit a guy for a bit. Odd damage. I gotta push numbers through on this guy, I think. I'm probably gonna shield myself here. Focus on this goon. I get to heal everything in kind of a weird way. I need to... Do I want to hurt myself? I don't think I do. X purification to an enemy where X is half of your soul heat rounded down. So I'm thinking shield myself. I think maybe I need to respect this. No, I'm going to shield myself here. Yes. Okay. I then hit this fella for 9, which puts him down. Okay, I have 10 now. I can do 5 damage to him. I think I have to... Unfortunately, I think I do need to hit him, right? Because I'm at 10 soul heat, which means that if I go to Eclipse, it becomes 3. So I have to hit him with Corruption, unfortunately. And then I hit him with this Blast. And that's the end of our turn. I should go full off of this. Yes, good. Okay, fine. This is going to be spicy, though. He's going to charge up pretty quick. But we're looking okay. Alright, if I hit this guy 3 times, I'm going to take 4 damage. 1 from each Thorns. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1 from the Anomaly. I do need to do it, though. So I'm going to just click that. And that seems reasonable. Okay. This is a 3, which I will use to keep myself from passing away. Let's give him relief, because that seems important. I'm going to shield myself. Fix purification. I'm gaining what, 2 here? Yeah, 2. Net 2. So I want to be higher up. I can then beam the enemy, I think. I'm thinking heal myself, beam enemy, and then I get topped off by relief. Oh, I have to hit an enemy with this, huh? Alright, interesting. So now, not at risk of... He's going to basically... What's this going to look like? Oh, this is so confusing. Okay, so it's the end of his turn. He gains this from the corruption from agony. He's going to overload on me, is the truth. So he's going to hit me for... When does he get his doom? At the end of his turn. Okay, so he's going to hit me for 2, and then he's going to hit me for 3. So I'm going to take 5. If I activate this on the enemy, I take 1 extra. So I go to 4 health. And then I get healed for 2 net. I go to 6 health, I'm okay. True. I'm okay, so hit him. And actually, I get my heal back. Never mind, it's free. Incredible news. Well done. Not going to use that reroll. We actually top off. He is going to overcharge. I know it's happening. It's fine. Okay. I think we're doing okay overall. Let's go ahead and do the play. I wish to re-roll this one. This is the lowest possible roll here. I can take 4. I'm okay with that. This 1 is the lowest possible negative. Yeah, that's a good swing in my favor. Affliction, relief, big fan. Let's go ahead and heal ourselves. Just get this number up a little bit. Great. Deal 3 purification to all targets for each affliction they have. So this is a pretty decent play right now. 1 corruption. I can put this onto the enemy here, which does give me another extra, a little bit of a heal. Which I'm taking 2 damage if I put this on an enemy. It's okay. I'll do it. Because I can actually hit myself again for the Sands of Time. I then wish to beam myself with a healing here. This I think the order matters. I struggle with this. I do get healed. We're okay. Click this. Yeah, big healing. I even re-rolled it again. Very cool. Good. Great. You got me to 10 soul heat as well. And I can blast this guy now. And I think I just finished this combat, actually. Never mind. It's fine. It's a ton of damage return. This is the thing you have to watch out for, is a lot of just random damage is coming at you now, which is tough. Double relief on any target. Ooh, I like Burning Sands. I like Burning Sands a lot. Double relief on any target. This is actually pretty strong when you think about it. I'm a big fan of Soul Intensifier here. Now, Burning Sands, I've actually found this to be pretty decent, right? If you apply a lot of relief AoE, you can just give this to like a Sentinel or something. But I'm going to go with Soul Intensifier because I think doubling relief is valuable. Hourglass Mastery. The next X dice you play will have a 100% chance of triggering. Or Scorching Sands. I think we skip that guy. Okay. Alright, fine. Now, sadly, I cannot afford a man. So I think we're just going to go for a Destroy Money and hope for the best here. I cannot afford a man because I didn't get what I wanted. So, it's unfortunate, but that's okay. I would like to remove trash, so I think we're going to cut a minor relief here. It's not bad, but drawing 3 of these is a very slow turn, as you could see. So I guess we're going to take cash because I can't afford anything at the shop. So now give me a Star Blessing, please. I desperately want to power up somehow. There are a lot of things I could hit that would be very nice. Safeguard all enemies, universally good. End of their turn, all enemies receive 2 purification for each affliction that Sentinels have. why? This is just like, this is exactly what I mean though, about like complexity for complexity's sake. It's a very tough one. I think I'm just gonna take the safeguard. This is such a high power play to slow down their corruption meters. I really like that. I have no sentinels. I gain no benefit from the other thing. And this is Turtle Man, so it's a good thing I took that doubler because I'm pretty sure Turtle Man just obliterates me otherwise. My goal is going to be like Purify. Purify and Affliction spam here. 100%. Unfortunately, this is a bad... It's a bad example of it because I'm never going to be able to activate my Soul Intensifier here. So, yeah. I do get 3 there, though, which is pretty cool. We, hit the enemy, and then we... Man, we were so close to 7. I could almost have doubled that. Ah, it's a shame. Now, hopefully he doesn't just insta-kill me. And he comes pretty close to just insta-killing me. I have to be careful because my Anomaly is a thing. Here, give yourself shield, please. Thank you. Good grief. Draw 2. Thank you. I want to odd numbers heal me. Good. Shoot the enemy. Pew pew. Great. I'm going to re-roll this and this. Enemy target. Great news. Let's see. He has some affliction at least, which is something. I can hit him and then also proc this again for a 3 to heal. I should, like 3-1 here. I can give him that. Oh, well, hey, here we go. Extra minor relief, I guess. Hitting the enemy is probably worthwhile because I've gotten through his other stats, so we're fine on it. Put him, give him a number. I'm gonna give myself 2 and 2, so I have like 8 life right now. Let me just hit him. I'm gonna do another 10 to him. Decent. Okay, it's a decent turn. The overcorrupts, I expected this. We're gonna be getting a lot of, a ton of shadow mist. So I'm gonna have some challenges. This is also 3rd turn, so it's gonna be tricky. I'm gonna try to re-roll this guy, and I'm also gonna try to re-roll his 2 AoE heal. Yeah, I'll take that. That's still better. Alright. I have 10% chance to roll over. Okay. I wish to Purging Eruption first, because it draws. Let's go ahead and play that. Of course, I rolled Sands of Time on that one. Let's go ahead and heal ourselves. I think this is going to be important. I'm going to go ahead and toss heal down. It's good. I'm going to give myself the shield here, probably. I'm taking, what, 4? Actually, I should put it on him, right? Yeah, do what we can. This lets me give him the corruption hit here. True. I could have put it on myself. Doesn't really matter, but... Oh my god, you rolled me. It rolled it to me again. I hate it. I hate it. It's okay. We're gonna then just like hit the enemy here. We're not passing away on this turn, so we're trying to do as much as we can. This is a race that's always a challenge. Now, hey, wait a second. Why did I take 1 at the end of my turn? I had 2 relief. Now hold up. Oh my god, the Unholy Mist procced before the relief did? Okay, that, I didn't realize the ordering there. I didn't realize Unholy Mist was literally first. Awful. Truly awful. And I didn't even get the Virtue for reroll off of it, which is just terrible. I'm gonna get it back though by activating this on myself. Cool. My goal is I really do want to hit a cheaper Soul Intensifier and maybe the Flammable Chakram in a good way. No, never mind. Just not happening. Let's heal ourselves to the best of our ability. I'm going to shoot myself, maybe? Sounds bad to say, but... don't like how this turn has panned out. I could hurt myself more, which seems counterproductive. So what we want to do is heal self, relief enemy before I then hit myself. I want to reroll my guys again. Hey, you know what? It'll do. Now, sadly, I do have to corrupt something because of the way this worked out. I hate it. I can't get out my soul intensifier, but at least I don't have to hurt myself. I am absolutely passing away. Let me start this combat over now that I understand how Unholy Mist works. You're going to have to bear with me a little bit. This is one thing that happens a lot, and I'm going to accept this during my exploratory runs here, where I'm trying to show you stuff. I did not know that Unholy Mist triggered like that, and that makes relief really bad. So, like, when I say really bad, I mean very, very, very bad. So, we 100% need to be careful about that. Odd numbers. Odd numbers. Odd numbers are your friend. I do not wish to pass away. I can't even play Purging Eruption here, which is unfortunate. Okay. So Unholy Mist apparently is the first thing that activates. There's actually a lot of stuff in this game that triggers in weird orders like this. Actually, I do think I need to have... I sure can't play a lot of these cards unless there is Affliction on the board. So let's, as weird as it is, put Affliction on the board so that I can click my cards and have them do something useful. True. I'm going to give myself some relief. This is going to become very necessary to avoid passing away, I think. Get a reroll. I'm gonna go ahead and spin his, see what he gets. 4 damage to me. Let's go ahead and toss. It's half your soul heap multiplied by, so I should hit him first. Then hit him with that for the 12. Okay. We need to keep relief numbers high, is what I'm figuring out. Because this Unholy Mist activates first and blocks my relief. Right. Let's go ahead and spin our own things. Honestly, it worked out pretty well. I'm going to take 1 damage here. I'm going to accept that. Honestly, that's a good reroll. I'll take it. Nice. I do need to apply... I'm taking 13 here. So 4, I'm gaining 9? Okay. Hit the enemy. I mean, if they want to make me re-roll it like that, I'll do it. I wish to shoot darts. Dart, okay. I then am going to hit the enemy, I guess. Which puts me on odd. Odd, I could hit the enemy, because I am gaining 9? This math is correct, right? Or until the end of your turn? This is tough. So what's the order? Is this actually 6? I go full no matter what, but I'm interested. Does the Shadow Mantle continue and go away first? Should I heal myself here? Let's heal ourselves here. I was a little concerned. I don't want to... I guess it didn't change much. We'll find out. Okay, it worked out. Never mind. Alright, this man did hit me for 7, though, so that was a pretty awful turn. I was so busy worried about my own nonsense, I didn't even think about it. We are going to re-roll the Affliction here. He's hitting me for 5. Okay. I'll spin this guy here. Alright, well, we get Affliction. Great news. Incredible. I can't do damage to myself. Okay. We'll go ahead and roll the Affliction. Not ideal, but could be worse. I am going to punch damage through. Does do a lot of damage there. Odd numbers are something. Hit him. I want to give him shield. I get a reroll here. These are probably as good as we're going to get. Hit the enemy. Hit the enemy. And then this is a 12 damage number. I should end this turn full, even though the yes, okay, great. He's hitting me for 5. Don't pass away. Oh my gosh, he death bombed. I almost passed away. Good grief. What a terrifying combat. Alright. Jeez, there's just so much challenge there. Stasis Clock is pretty cool. I am pretty on board with Stasis Clock. Although I do also like Solar Plexus, but if I'm being honest, I think the Stasis Clock is going to be just generally stronger, so we'll take it. Yeah, he's weak though. He has 2 health. It's going to be unfortunate. Precision +++ is hard to skip. Definitely. Yeah, these are all really good, right? Glass Daggers is pretty much, this is minimum 4 soul heat. It's not very strong, in my opinion. It could be, right, if I get the right relic support. But Precision Plus is really hard to skip. If I can just hit Chakram or Sands of Time or a cheaper Soul Intensifier, I think it's got to be Precision Plus with how many risky dice I have. Also, by the way, Shield Boomerang is nuts. This is like a great card because you play it and you redraw it, which makes this so good at staying alive. This is a very easy card to underestimate. It's not just apply some garbage shield. It is give yourself a bonus health and then redraw into this. Now, it does slow you down if you're trying to kill enemies, granted, but it keeps you alive. Anyway, I'm going to take Precision Plus here. And we're going to hope we just high roll something great off of this. We didn't. Okay. Gain Doom. How bad is Doom to me? Well, some of these are pretty nasty with Doom. Pretty much just Sands of Time, though. Affliction is annoying, but this is not... Well... I think that's pretty safe here, actually. We'll grab it. That's good. I'm drawing 6 now. I like that. I at least have a friend. Alright, stop dragging me around. I need to get upgrades. So no Sentinel early. I can go to the Forge Shop, though. Forge Shop is pretty excellent because I can, with money, Forge Shop, maybe I can forge something onto the Flammable Chakram on the 2 area affliction, and then dupe it immediately. So let's do that. That's going to be pretty strong. Forge Shop. Okay. This will be acceptable, I think. Yeah, okay. Area Relief is pretty powerful. Refresh is pretty powerful. Incorruptible is very good. Now, unfortunately, the duplicate is 200, so I could like forge. Inventive is not good. The next dice you play is returned to your draw pool instead of being discarded. You can do some cheeky things with that, right? Maybe do that before a Searing Calamity, maybe. It does let me get the duplicate right away, though. Now, I could also just straight up duplicate these Flaming Chakram, but if I just duplicate something freely, it's actually probably Searing Calamity. It's a very strong card. Incorruptible or Area Relief? Honestly, I think Incorruptible is just more powerful here. So we're going to take that, and I'm going to make this relic stronger, this one stronger. That seems very good to me. We're going to leave. I'm not going to spend more money here. It's okay. We move on. Now, I do want to back out. Hold on. No. Wrong click. I want to look at the map. My next opportunity for that shop is at the end of this area. Okay. So if I can walk into that with 200 and then duplicate this Chakram, I feel very powerful. Okay, cool, good. What does this man have right now that's very scary about him? Decay, I have to worry about rerolls and stuff. Okay, anyway, we're gonna be playing... I could hit myself for 5. Surprisingly not as terrible as it sounds. Activate some of these. Sure, actually, let me stab myself. Seems good. We're applying this to the enemy. It's good. Alright, that's 4. I'm going to give him shield, which makes this odd. I have 4 relief. I'm healing 3 here. So let's proc ourselves up. This is also going to work out because I'm going to re-roll the enemy dice right now. Good. The reason I did that really is because I wanted this virtue back. Yikes, I'm taking at least 6 here. Yes, I'm taking at least 6. So we should plan on... I'm gaining 3. Okay, so I can hit the enemy, actually. Good. Now I can deal some purification to this guy and hit him for 9. I am healing 3. There's no mistaking this. Right? 4, 1. None of these are affecting it, so I hit the enemy. Okay. Yes, good. So I do not... Well, he rolled pretty poorly, it looks like. Good job. Great work. Okay. We did it. Now, Flaming Chakram. It's activated time. Alright. Chakram is your friend. Now, unfortunately, I did roll some unfortunate procs here, but I can give him this. I'm going to go ahead and proc that relief on him. Let's see. I'm going to hit the enemy. Seems reasonable. We go ahead and play this affliction play. This actually is even stronger now that I have, right, a friend. Right, we go up to 6 here. Which means we apply this. I hit the enemy here with this. And okay, we're at 8. So what I do is I hit him. And then I double it for 36. Now I could re-roll him and see what we're hitting. It doesn't hurt, right? Okay, I'm getting hit for 6 here. I will heal up to full, so I live. Yes. Good, okay. Great news. I get bopped twice. He doesn't pass away. Okay, we're fine. It's great. It's actually free. Good. Now just make sure you don't kill yourself with the anomaly. Okay, I'm gonna give myself my Tides of Time stuff. I really need to avoid some of the bad stuff that could happen here, so let's go ahead and just... Oh, Shadow Relief is a challenge. How do I avoid passing away here? Play Relief on yourself, which lets me odd heal. Okay. That's something. I'm taking potentially 6 here, and he is going to potentially pass away here. So I need to prioritize survival. Can I get him in a worse state? If I precision the enemy, I can reduce the damage I take down to 3 here. So I'm on board with that. I'm going to make him self-corrupt. This gives me my Tides of Time back. Okay. I wish to re-roll now. Let's shield up ourselves. Hey, you know what? Fair enough. I rolled pretty decently. I wish to re-roll Affliction and this guy. Honestly, perfect. Fiery Projection at least is a positive one that can only target enemies. I'll accept it. I'm gonna target my ally. Yeah, I rolled a bad, but that's okay. I have to play the Affliction, unfortunately. I'm gonna heal myself here just to be safe, I think. Yeah, Affliction, we have to play it. And then I can shoot the enemy here. Oh, and I re-rolled it. Okay, fair enough. Do it again. Hit him. Do it again. Okay, 37. I think he is dying. I think we avoid him overcharging by like 1. No, wait, what? The shield went away? Come on. Man, why does that happen? shield goes away before that procs. The ordering of this game, there's too many things that happen at the same time. That is very frustrating. Very frustrating. Okay. Because the shield should last, in my opinion, until that activates, I think. Anyway. That's my opinion. Anyway, alright. Well, we eat a heart of damage because of, I guess, a misplay. Forge chanting. Another flammable chakram. I don't want another one of these. I'd rather just dupe my existing one, glass daggers. No, I'm going to skip that too. Okay. Really bummed out by that. Really bummed out by that. I wanted to go to this broken shrine. And now there's no real reason to do it because I can get the shrine at the end. I should still go there. At a minimum, it's 100 gold, so... or 100 money. Maybe I'll take the money now. We'll see. Rerolls. Reroll is actually pretty decent if you can afford, if you have enough card draw, and I think we do, but I am already a little tricky on the soul heat part of things, so tough. I do really like Inner Peace as a general statement. I think Serenity is a very nice thing to add to yourself, so I'm going to grab one, and then I think I'm going to skip the rest of this. Yeah. We're going to go here. I think I'm just going to take 100 shards here. It's fine. I could get the power here, but I basically already lost that. I lost that opportunity. So, I want to see dice in general. So we'll click these. Great. What do I get? Anything good? Distortion Hieroglyph. This is not bad. It's good, in fact. It could be really strong with... That one only really matters for... Where is it? Soul Intensifier, huh? It's pretty good. I don't want to take this AoE damage, though, when I have Doom. So I think we just skip that and move on. Again, I want to be careful about this. Sands of Time, this is a very weak dice, in my opinion. I'm not playing Chanting, so we skip it. Fine. Okay. I'm still too weak to take an Elite, I think. What are the elites in this zone? I could take an elite. I think I'm strong enough. Oh no! We're gonna lose because this is the worst elite possible. This is a run-ending boss. I'm so upset that I clicked this. Act 2 elites literally never take them. This guy, his turn 1 instantly kills any sentinels, and I'm basically dead. He kills me in 4 turns. If I play optimally, he kills me in 4 turns. So, obscene. You can't even play one of my dice here. Alright, well I'm going to try to re-roll this into something better. Maybe I can get an incorruptible roll. Hey, I could keep him alive, maybe. Gross. Alright, well I'm going to add incorruptible to myself. He actually lives on turn 1 because he has shield, so this is kind of otherwise unhelpful, but fair enough. Let's hit the enemy. Odd. I'll stay at this point. Hit the enemy, it's fine. Can't even use most of my stuff here. Well, fair enough. Literally can't do it. Alright. Thank goodness for this, I suppose. We are 100% dying here. There's no world that I win this run from this position. Unfortunately. Alright, we have to precision out something good here, I think. Timeless, it's a terrible roll. I need to precision out Flame Chakram, I think. And it needs to be Flame Chakram, actually. I mean, I can't see how I win this run otherwise. 1 means I need desperately... I don't know, Timeless is not that helpful. Okay, well I rolled the negative as well. That's okay. He has a heal. I need to take this opportunity to hit the boss to the best of my ability. Yes. Okay, we hit him. Good. I'm gonna do it again now. Great. If I can somehow race this guy into the ether, we might make it. Which would be extremely funny. Odd does damage. And then I hit myself. Interesting. I could heal myself and then stab myself and re-roll it, please. What are you doing? It's very funny, but I can't keep doing it. So stab thyself. Remember to heal thyself, because that's important. I can then apply more here and we get something, and we hope for the bloody best, right? Are we full racing here? I don't know what else to do. We are likely full racing. He has 19. I don't think we stand a chance, but I don't think we stand a chance. Yeah, I just really don't see it. There goes that guy. All right, I'm gonna take another one because I think he gave me the blast as well. I have somehow managed to not pass away on this turn, which is fun. Okay. I get a precision on Flaming Chakram again, which is good. I can buy a full turn here and just go incorruptible, which is honestly not terrible. I'm actually just gonna go incorruptible here. Great. I'm just going to hit the boss to the best of my ability here. Odd. Every little bit adds something. So I'm happy with it. Right? All of this is good? Sure, roll it. All right, great. Hit the man, hit the enemy. When does incorruptible go away? The start of my next turn. All right, we're doing it. We're just hitting this guy for as much as I can hit him with, and I'm living at the bottom. Okay, well, we actually had enough Purify that we get away with it. I managed to do this on a turn where they do their overcharges, which is scary, but true. Now the question is, does Nefarious Pulse proc first? Yeah, of course it does. Okay. Alright. Now I could maybe actually get him on the next turn with Soul Intensifier, so let's go ahead and do a reroll here. Glass Daggers, please. Please! How do you keep rerolling the worst possible thing? Okay, I have to heal myself. Yes. I then have to see if I can proc. I can do 4 damage to myself here. We're gonna try again. Hey, you know what? It's something, I guess. I'm gonna go ahead and heal myself. Yikes. The shield needs to be on me here, I think. There's no way I proc Soul Intensifier right now, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to stab myself again, and then I'm already full healing, so let's hit the enemy with this. True. I'm gonna end with shield, and then I Scorching Sands the boss. And we just kind of pray. I don't know what I'm praying for here. We absolutely lose a heart here. 100%. Okay, there goes my heart, and then at the start of my turn, I take an additional big pulse of damage. He overcharges. Amazing. Alright, so I think if I miss on... So I can proc this on myself and then get it again, which is cool. 40 here. Let's go ahead and try our best to not die. How do I kill the boss here? I want to try to re-roll the Affliction dice a lot here. Okay, that's pretty decent. I want to see if I can get a higher hit on this guy, and if I can reroll this here. Okay, that's pretty decent. A good amount of damage dealt. I want to apply a 1 damage here, which gives me 9, which is offensively possible. Is there any way that I can survive this turn? I think so if I kill the guy on the right. So let's hard commit to that and then hit him for 10. Right? He dies, so now it's 3-1-3. Oh, yeah, I lose, don't I? I don't think there's any way I don't lose here. I don't have any blocks or anything. Oh, man, we're one away. One away. Maybe if I could have killed them both on this turn? Maybe. No, wait, I might still live because it never comes around to my turn again, right? That's actually true, right? Maybe? I guess we'll find out today. I am gonna play it. There you go, buddy, 78. Alright, here we go. He overcharges, but then I think he passes away. And then I've Death Bomb and we live. Wait, I have to fight him still? What do you mean? I have to fight the random goon? Alright, we'll try again. I have to... Oh man, I have to fight the random loser? That is unbelievable. I did not even know you had to do that. Every other boss, they run away. Okay, alright. Good grief. What a bloody hellhole of a combat, huh? Alright. We at least get something good here, so I'll take it. It's fine. I actually think the double affliction is okay here. Because I get to go ahead and slam that. And I'm really bummed out by that. That's such a bummer, man. Such a bummer. Incorruptible can go to me, and I just hit the enemy. Fine. Man, what a bummer. What a bummer. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, look, my guy is dead already. I somehow he did 5 AoE damage. Incredible news. I get the chakram. It's good. I'm gonna re-roll this and try to do better. Let's re-roll the boss token as well, see what we get. It's about as good as it's going to be. Okay, let's get a lot of relief activated here. I think it's important. I'm gonna zap him. Now, 3 times 2, I could do 6. There is a serious argument for, by the way, of like killing one of these guys, maybe. Let's kill the guy on the right, actually. There, he's dead now, I'm reasonably certain. I can then... Do I need to shield myself here on this turn? It's what, 1, 2, 3, 4 AoE damage. If one of them is attacking, we're in a bad spot. Let's go ahead and set this enemy's dice to do nothing. Yes. 6, I'm healing 2 here, it's fine. Let's work on the enemy then. Because I have a very strong Flaming Chakram turn here, I would like to use it. Okay. He does nothing. He nefarious pulses. Get a nefarious pulse somewhere. Okay. He does nothing. Overcharge. He gets hurt. He hits me for 1. I take 1 now. Okay. This guy didn't pass away, unfortunately. Chakram. Strong. Incredible turn. Now... With the chakram play, you do have to heal yourself right now, or or I'm going to pass away. So I'm going to use the deal 2 purification to myself. Oh, actually, wait, don't I? I literally cannot do it because of the Shadow Mantle turn. What a waste of my everything. Wow. Alright, we'll just get God, I guess. Lose a heart because of Shadow Mantle. Stupid. Unbelievable. Let's go ahead and kill this guy on the right. I think it's important that he pass away. I want him to die. Important. He needs to go. Okay. I'm gonna re-roll the Sands of Time. Hey, take it, I guess. Get this other guy. I'm healing up in an acceptable fashion. I want to stop this guy up here to the best of my ability. Okay. Nefarious Pulse. Everyone gets Nefarious Pulsed. Nefarious Pulsed. Everyone gets Nefarious Pulsed. I take Nefarious Pulse. He overcharges. I'm not dead yet. Thank goodness gracious. Good grief. I would like to re-roll Cleansing Conflagration, please. Let me do it. I do also really like... If I play this first, it's actually better. Okay. A lot of Affliction on the board. Super Mondo Mega Heal. Great work. I'm gonna re-roll this, actually. I'm okay with that. Oh, don't leave me with random target BS. He does it to me. It's unfortunate. Go ahead and do it again. Okay, I mean, if you keep just hitting well, then it's not so bad, yeah? It could be much worse. Alright. 5 damage to self. I don't pass away here, do I? No. Okay. Alright, I want to re-roll this guy. I'm also going to re-roll this guy, because I could hit much better. And then we blast it. I re-roll it. Incredible. Pretty good when you just keep re-rolling the very strong card. A very strong thing. Let's hit ourselves. Oof. Ouch. Each. And we just get to go again. It's funny, I actually think I could do better by doing a doubler here and pulling my soul relief down. But what I need to do is I need to shoot this man first, I think. It's a lot of damage. Good grief. Did I just kill him on this turn, actually? Wow, that was a lot stronger than I thought. We got out of the combat by some miracle. I did lose the 1 heart due to sacking it on myself. Good grief, though. Ugh, what a terrible setup. Desert Protection. It costs me soul heat, though. I don't like it. I'm not a big fan. Sunny Flares, I think, is the ideal choice because it's relief. Yeah, we'll take Sunny Flares. There we go. We got that. Okay. Weird sand shaping. It seems low impact. Relief plus. That's better than my minor reliefs. I don't mind the affliction hits here, but I'd rather just draw my stuff I already have again. That was a terrible combat, by the way. Truly abysmal. Let's see, what do I get? Whenever you or a sentinel deal corruption to an enemy or apply affliction to an enemy, gain 2 chanting. Okay, well, that's cool and all, except for the fact that I literally have no chanting. Dice Smith Helmet, no. I mean, Azimuth Ring at least does something, because I'm constantly at 1 heart, so okay, fair enough. It's not bad, I guess. Okay, I need to go to the Forge shop. Let's take this event. Upgrade a Sentinel. Gain a new Sentinel. My goodness. An actual second friend. Amazing. This is like the best possible event in the game. I could upgrade this goon. What does he get? What do you get? Do you get any better? No. In fact, your second upgrade is terrible. Alright, awful. Let's just gain another friend then. What do I pick? Autonomous Beacon. Are you my favorite? Are you my favorite? Yes, get in here, buddy. Thank goodness. Another friend that maybe does not immediately pass away. We're gonna go to the forge shop. I already talked about this, right? We made it this far, let's try our best. Okay, now I can actually afford to do another thing and then dupe it. So I could, for instance, turn this flammable chakram into some truly nightmarishly powerful device of strength. Like toss a refresh on this for good measure. Like, look at this dice. This dice is good. And then we make another of this dice. Yeah, I think having 2 of those is probably pretty good. Okay. It's very Monster Train-esque in this sense. Upgrade something and make it crazy, and then, you know, try your hardest to make as many of it as you can. Braiding Wave. Serenity to all targets? That's probably really good. I don't proc Serenity very well. I guess I do still have Glass Daggers. Maybe this suddenly has become a nutty extra play. Alright, I think Serenity, I've said this before, I think Serenity is strong. So... sure. I also think there's value in density of some of my affliction sources, so... Apply affliction to any target. No, that's a little too much. We're getting to that point where I'm thinking, alright, we got enough. Now, I'm gonna be real. I think I need to recover a heart here for this boss. This boss is the astronomer. This guy is gonna body me. Let's just get a heart back. As much as I would love to have taken 100 money there, I just don't have a lot of confidence in my ability to beat this guy straight up. So, unfortunate. Alright, affliction in exchange for serenity is a tough trade, but I think we're okay with it. Let's see, I'd like to re-roll the Sunny Flares if I could. I do think serenity is good. I will play that out. My guys hopefully should not immediately pass away from simply having 1 affliction. But let's begin the process of loading up the enemy. I think this will simply need to be how we approach this. It, Batman. Now, this guy, he gains doom to a random target when I hit with a virtue. So the question becomes, is like this 6 worth it? I don't actually think it is. So just don't use a virtue on this turn and we're okay. Hey, 1 AoE is rude. Oh, great, just hit that guy, I guess. Sure. Immediately is just like, I don't know, 1 out of 6 targets. Let's kill your Sentinel. Huh? Let's kill that Sentinel. That seems good. Incorruptible is pretty solid. I'm a fan of that. I could just put that down. I also think it's actually almost always worth it to do these rerolls here. There's so much value in it that I will do that. We got Precise. 2 AoE corruption is scary, in fact. Very scary. Now, I could move to Chakram. Chakram gives me 412 relief here, which is pretty cool. Or I could simply have him hit me for 2. Let's go ahead and... yeah, so here's the deal. Let's go ahead and drop in Fans of Time. I'm gonna reroll his thing, and I'm gonna make him just simply do 2 damage. Right? And then I'm going to go Incorruptible on this turn. This just feels like a better vibe overall. We're gonna start giving him... start proccing this stuff on him. I realize it's a virtue, but I do have to click these. I think this purification, I'm gonna hold off on this. We're okay with this. Here. I think so. Corrupt my poor Sentinel, sure. There you go, bud. Thanks. Appreciate it. Incredible. My poor Sentinel is having a bad day. I don't know how he's alive, but we did it. It's AoE relief time. this is a reroll and a half for sure. Great, I got the chakram, which is an excellent hit. Now it's just, oh yeah, just roll me that again, please. I also think there's a serious argument for self-attacking with this minor shield, because I take 6 and I go and get my Sands of Time back, which are very valuable. Very, very valuable. Now, I think we reroll this Doom target on the enemy. I'm going to go for a better Cleansing Conflagration here. Yeah, good call. We have the chakram in play. Hit the boss. Yes. Okay. Alright, we did a decent slam there. I'm going to draw now. I hit this man for, I think it is 6. But then I do get to draw, which is cool. I then stab him with some daggers, which is pretty cool. Okay, now I did unfortunately roll the glass daggers again in negative fashion, so we should maybe be careful about that. I do have a lot of relief on every target though, so I can approach this in a few ways. I can heal myself and then stab myself and get all these virtues back. I'm a little leery about it. I think the right play is probably just to overcorrupt one of these goons and take the 1. Oh my god, they did it again. Well, I mean, at this point, I'm going to do it again on this other guy, I think. He at least pushes me down to the Sands of Time, so sure, I'll take that. I do wish to heal myself, I think. It's going to be important. I'm hitting this guy for 10, and I don't think anyone can stop me. My ally will heal me here. Sure. Then I stab the boss, and I stab the boss. I get to do it again? Interesting. Well, I kind of don't want to, because it's going to proc this Torment, and I'm going to have to play the Virtue again. I think I just sit on this, actually, and we let it ride. Annoyingly. Right? Oh, I could heal myself, actually, and get out of it. Sure, now I actually get it for free. Okay, cool. Better. Alright. Big relief value. I get hit for 2. At worst, I get hit for a 3 here. 4. Ah, because of his decay. That's what happened. Okay. Well, all my sentinels are dead. So, fair enough. All of my sentinels have passed away. Great. Alright, so I think I'm going to turn this into an incorruptible and just take a 0 on this turn, I think. Is the play. I like having incorruptible access like this. It's neat. I'm gonna go ahead and re-roll here. Cool, cool, cool. I do still have some chakram, so I will put it down. Seems good. Sure, anything you feel like re-rolling, honestly, it could have been worse. Alright, we just take the 0 here, and that's gonna be fine. This buys me the ability to maybe defeat the boss here. Hey, look, I'm taking like 1,000,000 damage on this turn, and we're chilling. I would have passed away on this turn, I think, because I take 7 from the Overcorrupt in his 5. So, pretty spicy. Always good to just become invulnerable, though. Yeah, sure, here's some Serenity. And then we just hit this guy a bunch, and I think we get out of this combat successfully. Cool, good job. See, like, look at that combat. The enemies stop attacking you after you get hit. I didn't actually need the heart, sadly, but that's okay. Solar Plexus Sentinel. Ooh, I kind of like the pot. Getting Sands of Time would be very good. I think it would be much stronger than my stupid clock as well. Also, he's already leveled up, so yeah, we'll take that, and I'm going to get rid of the clock. I want to leave the beacon, though. Okay, all good. My guy has relief. It's kind of funny. Serenity plus, Scorching Sands. It's not bad. I really should take something here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take High Guard, and then if I roll high on this dice ever, it just replaces itself. Incredible. Go team. Strong. Okay, what do we get? Obscure to all enemies. Tough. Agony to a random enemy. Terrible. Superpositioned. Difficult. Superpositioned is pretty difficult in my opinion. It's not terrible though, right? I could get away with this. I think this is acceptable. In exchange for drawing 7 dice a turn, I think this is a fine pick. I'm okay with it. All right, let's go. None of the really run-defining ones, but that's okay. Now, unfortunately, this episode is going to be ages long. Truly ages long, because of... I still have 2 acts left. This is what you're going to immediately get to see how long this game is in brutal fashion. Let's go to this broken shrine, right? That's a good way of powering up, I think. Unlikely I take these dice, but I will sell them for money. Hey, I mean, Purging Eruption is pretty good, but I have to really think about density here, right? I need to make sure the enemies have Affliction first, so I think we're okay. Cleansing Conflagration is... having a second one of those is very good, actually. Let's go to the shrine. I could have gone for another dupe, but it's actually a pretty hard dupe to pull off because I don't have the cost for it. It's like $350. I could get money and then do it up here. There are a lot of challenges to... I can't take elites in this act. I think superposition kills me. Well, the biggest challenge, of course, is Shark. I think Shark is a run-ender. Eridanian Elite is a run-ender right now. So I think we have to take non-elites, sadly. So I will gain the power with the Star Blessings, is what that comes down to. Okay. Good. There are some Star Blessings I could hit that are nutty. Create starter dice you play. Deal 6 purification to everything. I do have 6 starter dice, which is not bad. Deal corruption to an enemy. I get healed. Purification dealt by safe dice by 1 and dealt by starter dice by 1. Now, unfortunately, my starter dice and safe dice are not very good. Like, it makes the minor shield better. Minor relief doesn't benefit. Minor glass daggers get strong. The 2 minor shields are pretty decent. I guess the cleansing conflagrations work. I do have a lot of safe dice, actually. Alright, sure. I think that's at least gonna... I have a lot of safe dice that do purification. That should work. Alright, fine. Now we have to go to a normal battle, unfortunately. I can beat one of the elites, but not the other. How do I beat Shark? How in the... I mean, I beat Shark by high-rolling incorruptibles, I guess. Getting enough affliction down and spamming my affliction elements. No, he's a run-ender. Maybe we take the elite later on if I get strong enough, but for now I think we have to do a normal battle. I don't even know what this enemy does, because I never used to take normal battles here. What is this? Whenever you play a starter die, add 2 paralyzed hex dice into your draw pool. Okay, so this guy's actually not very threatening unless I play starter dice. Good to know. Can't play like half my dice, which is insane to me. Let's just take this and draw, I guess. All right, I mean, full refresh is pretty good. I'll take it. Inner Peace. Are you a starter dice? No, you're not. All right, well, we'll hit... Wait a second, what is this? Torment to me. Yikes. Never let this guy over-corrupt. I can't play most of my dice, and I think if I accidentally overcharge him, we are going to immediately pass away. So let's try to re-roll some of this stuff. What is he doing? Oh, actually, he is insane, is what this comes down to. He applies torment to me? No. What if I shoot myself real quick? Why did I not take any damage from that? What just happened? Did I play incorruptible on myself and it's just not on my bar? Or what happened here? Okay, that worked. Get that torment out of here. And then I have to hit. This does not... What happened there? Why did that not work on me? It said something was blocked. Did I have... I had shield. Did I have shield? Bizarre. So I think I botched this turn because I obviously missed some interaction. Let me try again. This is... You're just gonna have to accept that I am resetting this combat because this is a nightmare. I don't know what I don't know what happened there. Did I apply shield to myself? Is that what happened? I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. Okay, anyway. I mean, the one unfortunate thing is sometimes it happens like this and you just roll better. And it's like, okay, well, fair enough. No, because I think I had a chakram, right? And I couldn't apply the chakram because I didn't have any corrupt, like, affliction on enemies. So... Strange. Anyway, I think I'm gonna... One of these is gonna be on the boss. I want him to just hit me for 5, I think. That I can accept. I have to play this. What does he gain? Oh, he's giving me paralyzed dice. That was a starter card? Yikes. Okay. So literally never play those. Got it. Point well made. Oh. I played one again. Okay. This, I've never actually fought this enemy before, so this is kind of an interesting interaction. I'm learning here. How do I want to approach this then? I could full virtue here, which I think is fine. I need to heal myself. I'm gonna take some damage. I can't play most of my stuff though. So what, I just end turn here? Really? Really? Hold up. So what do I do on this turn? Is this guy actually harder than an elite combat, or am I just misreading everything? I didn't need to reset that combat, but I didn't know what his mechanics are doing, and I obviously misplayed. So, like, avoid the obvious misplays. I need to know, what is a starter dice? I have to just know what they are. Okay, so I can't play any of the reliefs. This minor shield, unfortunately, has to be played. Unless... No, it does, unfortunately, have to be played. Okay. I have no choice. So, one of these, basically the same as before. Hit me for 5. One of these, I'm going to make into a 2 shield 2. I have to play this because of superposition, unfortunately. And then I hit the enemy for some damage. We self-heal here. And we play nothing else. He has no affliction yet. We let it ride. Okay. I think I figured out how to actually play against this enemy now. You have to just minimize the number of these that you're going to run into. Okay. So if it's a starter dice, don't click it. Unless I desperately have to. Right. Paralyzed. That's tough. This is a difficult enemy. He's like... Huh. He's tough. I can draw 2, which is probably really good here. We'll go ahead and just click that. Why'd I draw 3? Oh, I didn't draw 3. I Sands of Times did, and then I missed out on my very important dice. Okay, so that's a misplay then. Got it. So I need to, what? Give myself paralysis first? Let's go ahead and roll the enemy and see what I hit on. 4 AoE damage is pretty rough here. Let me just be clear about that. I guess I'm taking a paralysis. Let's go ahead and just roll this out. And then more sunny. Okay, we should actually go for AoE Affliction here. Incorruptible is pretty cool. This lets me roll the big slam for a decent amount. Okay, I think I wish to hit myself here. Hit myself, yes. I get it back, unfortunately. I have the ability to Soul Intensifier myself, which is kind of an interesting circumstance to be in. I'm gonna go ahead and full heal, I suppose. And then what? I think I wanna put this, I'm gonna actually force the enemy to just attack me again. And then I go Incorruptible here. I re-rolled the Chakram. So then it's actually super worthwhile to play the darts here. Yeah, that's strong. It's actually so strong, in fact, that you want to do it no matter what. Cool, and then we double that 13 into a 26. We hit ourselves because we have to. Shield here, I guess, goes anywhere it can. Put it on the enemy, why not? He can't hurt me on this turn, so we're fine. Alright. Interesting. An interesting turn overall. God, it's rough. So many paralysis dice. What do you even do? Okay. So many paralysis dice. It's tough. I get Serenity down, which is kind of fun. I think I'm gonna shoot myself. Cool. I think I'm gonna heal myself now. Right. Shadow Mantle. Good call. Let's try to re-roll some of these bad things. Hey, one of them became a heal. I'll take it. I desperately need you not to Sands of Time me, please. Thank you. Let's get rid of... Ugh. So much paralysis. Heal me, please. I guess I didn't really need that. We shoot the enemy now for some number, and then we hit him again for some number. We will full heal here. He slams me the Torment, unfortunately. It's unfortunate. The Torment is going to be a problem. Re-rolling into these paralysis dice is tragic. Reroll the enemy, please. Reroll this paralysis dice, please. Okay. Torment is terrifying because none of the game's math does the work for you on this. So anytime I take damage, it's just going to be +1 to that, which is bad. But hey, I guess that's what we're dealing with here. I get Serenity, sure. Let's try to push the boss towards passing away. Alright, we get a pretty weak turn overall. He's gonna hit me for 4 here, I think? So I'm okay. Yeah, I think he hits me for 4. Math, right? No, 5, because he overcharged first. This guy's quite spooky, actually. I think we get out of this combat just by, like, slamming this out, and we're okay, but that guy was actually pretty tough. I've never fought him before, so kind of interesting. Okay, deal 8 purification to everyone. These are all low impact. I don't want them. More Sands of Time. Another Sunny Flares? I don't hate Sunny Flares as a general rule. I don't think I need more of them, though. We're okay. Alright, now here, I can get up to 300, so I still can't afford another duplicate, so we're not going to go that route. I'll go left then, and we'll look at this unknown event. Maybe it's something decent? Maybe. Armor to all, protection, no, sell it. What is this? For each soul heat? It's okay. Actually, another Searing Calamity is just incredible. We'll take that. Yes, I want another one of those. Look at this unknown. Oh, great, an ambush. I don't even know what this enemy does. Amazing. And I'm not going to know what it does because he's hidden. Meteors. Oh my gosh, they're horrifying. Oh my gosh, y'all. Terrible. I'm going to put that one over here. I want to turn this into an offensive play that actually does something useful. So, okay. Big hit. Big hit. Good. 9 soul heat. Nice. Hit self. Fine. Reroll enemy and hope for best. Okay, well, hopefully we don't lose all of our guys on turn 1. That would be kind of unfortunate. But guess we'll try our best. Slam. I mean, this looks pretty okay overall for an opener. Just don't lose, right? Ouch. Okay, hey, do a good job. Alright, fine. Don't be AoE. Don't kill my man. You know what? That could have gone a lot worse. I'll take it. Neat. Wait, their health is hidden? After the first turn, you can't see its health bar. What do you mean? That's awful. Truly terrible. Alright, we got the chakram, so this could have been much worse. So anyway, we drop this bomb here, and these guys are gonna have a bad day. That's a lot of hits. I should have Serenity'd first. I have trust problems? Yes, I am experiencing a trust problem in this particular moment. Okay, so because I'm scared, let's go ahead and protect one of our guys. What did I roll into? Ah, Soul Intensifier. You know, it could have been better, but it's fine. I'm gonna re-roll the enemies here and see what we hit. Oh, just all meteors all the time, huh? Okay, hey, we killed the guy. Honestly, great. Makes us a little more consistent. Incoming meteors of doom. All right, there goes one of my guys. Didn't I give him shield? Wow. Oh my god, the torment with meteors just like ended my soul. What are you doing? This combat is insane. How is this an ambush? What is happening? I want to be incorruptible because I'm afraid. What the blazes is going on here? Hit me, please? Or don't? Fine. Sure. Well, that guy passed away. I killed my pot. I can't tell how much damage he's taken. I didn't even realize. Well, alright. Hit the enemy, hit the enemy. Attack yourself, it doesn't matter. Oh, re-roll that. Yeah, thanks a lot, buddy. Very cool. Hit the... Alright, well, we got out of the combat, I guess. I got ambushed and lost a heart. Thanks a lot. Terrible. Truly terrible. The ambushes are just so bad in this game. The overcorrupt for torment and the chaos of all the meteors. Good grief. That nonsense is why I pretty strongly do not like... You know what? The Sands of Time is actually a really bad pickup. I should get rid of this. I'm getting rid of that. That has not actually been benefiting me at all in this particular run. These ambushes are one of the main reasons I don't like the unknowns, right? There are some good things you hit, but those ambushes are brutal. I've never even seen that enemy before. and things cascade in a terrible way. I do not think I'm strong enough to beat... Aw, to heck with it. If I lose here, it's fine. To heck with it. I think we do actually lose here, because this is outrageous, but sure. Try to attack yourself? Hey, re-roll this guy. Alright, do your best. Okay, still rolled poorly. Fine. Meteors, great news. No affliction to boot, so I mean this is part of the challenge, the draw order, right? There's only so much can be done. It's frustrating. It's a bad turn one. Heal yourself. Attack yourself, I guess. Can't play most of my dice. Can at least re-roll here. But none of the other ones are particularly worthwhile. Ugh. This is so bad. It's a very bad turn. Hits me, I get 2 paralysis, AoE damage. Gross. They get ruin because of the difficulty, right? Okay, well at least we hit something that could have been much worse. Alright. Big play time. This is a decent play. I do hit myself. I'm gonna be okay though, because... Am I? I actually don't have a lot in the way of counteracting this. I think we just get slammed by this elite, actually, now that I'm looking at it. Yeah, alright, we're actually just fully going to pass away if I play it like that. Oh my gosh, why did I take this? This might not be the episode you see. I don't know. This has been a very rough run of it. I think that this has not been what I'm hoping for out of this fella. Hey, I'll take double Serenity, sure. Not what I was expecting, but it could have been worse. I guess they didn't get the safeguard because they must have had the debuff blocker, which is unfortunate, I suppose. Fine. Alright, we at least get something. I want to spin to see what they're doing. Okay, some AoE damage, fine. I think that's okay. Work on the one enemy here, I believe. Lay the dice. Hit the man. Okay. Alright, we're at full here. Ouch. Pain. Now this guy prevents me from re-rolling dice, which I don't like. The guy in the middle does do paralysis. They're all pretty bad. Let me just be clear with you there. They are all pretty bad. Okay, I do think I want to re-roll that. I want to draw here. Okay, that's pretty decent. Spin this. That's good for affliction on the group and for purification purposes. Let's shoot this goon. Oh, he has doomed out. Oh no. In fact, I forgot. Oh no. Well, we're gonna, I guess, play the affliction, and I suppose it gets re-rolled. It's okay, I think I actually can get a proc here, right? I go to 10? Yeah, cool. Which is pretty neat. I can then double on somebody. We will hit myself. Yeah, you can never tell, though, because I wasn't sure. We'll shoot this guy. It's fine. Of course, it re-rolls that one. Fine. I'm going to double on the middle friend here. And hopefully we don't fully pass away here. 3 AoE is bad. Oh yeah, we are just going to die. Let it run. Let it go. I'm over. I'm not trying this anymore. I picked an elite. He is running at the end. Alright, Sothis. 10-6 is outrageous. I already reset like 4 times in this run. I need to be doing better about it. I don't know. I actually think that just based on how this game runs, that doing anything else is almost impossible. So we'll click through it. Fine. This champion, this Oracle I have not done very well with. just universally. Maybe this is the run that you see. I don't know. What do we unlock? First die you play is returned to your draw pile instead of being discarded. That's actually probably terrible. This is increased purification received by everything by 3. At the start of each battle, apply 1 blighted soul. Apply X torment to all enemies. Oh yeah, after the first turn you can't see their corruption meter? Get out of here. No, what do you mean? Ugh, gosh, I hate this stuff. Alright, well, that's... max level achievement. Wow. Alright, well, I'm done here. This has been an hour and 45 minutes and I didn't even make it to the final boss. So, incredible. Let's just call it there. If we do see this episode, incredible. I'm sorry that you had to endure all of this. We will let it ride there. So, hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And stay tuned for what's next. You can tell I'm annoyed. Take care, folks. Ugh.